Talk to God about Neath. Talk to God about the valleys. Talk to God about the nation. And she'll excuse me, I have a couple of memory notes because I'm not as young as I used to be. And they give me some medication and it means I can't remember things very well anymore. But God has lots more to say, so I'm sure as we just come around this thought that you'll see where God is fitting you into what he has to say. So as I sat with God earlier this week, he began to talk to me. And he began to say this. He began to say that the darkest hour, the darkest hour will be your brightest dawn. At a moment of seeming impossibility, at a moment of inevitability, when you cannot see, when you cannot think how you might move from the place where you are found forwards into what your heart dreams of in me, says God. At that moment, I'm coming to do the unthinkable, the impossible, the most astounding of miracles in your midst. There has been a feeling of abandonment, a forlorn hope, anticipating an inevitable end. Yet my word to you this morning is, I have not forgotten you. My arm has not been shortened that I cannot reach you where you are. In your own setting, in the location and the situation you find yourself, there I will bring my hand to bear upon you. That you will know that it is not by your hands or your skills, but it is by my might and my loving kindness that I release over you the things that I do for you, both personally and as a gathered people. I am coming to work a work for you. I am bringing a resolution to an age and a season of attrition, not only to you as a people spiritually here in Neath, but my desire is to bring a resolution to a mindset and a culture that has plagued my church across the South Wales valleys. I am coming to change hearts and minds so that no longer will my church be seen as a poverty-stricken bride. Long have I sat and watched as countless works have failed, as countless places have struggled against the wall because of a culture and a mindset that is pandemic in the people that are found in South Wales. A mindset of independent thinking that says, I can do this myself. I don't need any other. But I do not call men and women to their work or to their body. I stitch them together in mine. I come to return and to restore, that the radiance of my gaze might be upon you, that through adversity I have caused you to take a path that leads you here, that there are things that you have not said, that even the pastor of the house does not know about your journey and how you have come to be here even today. There are things you have not shared, but I tell you that I know. And I have caused your foot to bring you to this place, that you might share in a vision that I have, that I bring to you today, a future and a direction as a house, that you might stand strong in what is coming upon this nation, what is about to take place. For you say to each other as you read your news, as you look at the headlines, as you listen to the MSN broadcasts, you look at the dire situation of the nation today. But I tell you, the darkness in this nation will get darker. Things are going to get worse. And if you are not bound together, you will fall. You will fall lonely and isolated. Because I tell you beforehand that what is coming will shock the strongest of saints. As I work within your hearts and in your lives, I am releasing a refreshing amongst you. I am breaking right now over this house. I am breaking, as it were, an alabaster, that I might release a fragrance and an aroma of love and compassion. That where you have stood in filio, in affection, in friendship, but have still remained a gathered but independent people, I am releasing a fragrance on you now. And with it, I remove the stench of death from your house. I remove the thought of closure. I tell you, turn your eyes away from the cliff and look behind you. For where you have seen the awfulness of what approaches, as you turn around and look again, you will see the wide open space that is right there behind you. Instead of looking where you think you should see, hear my voice. Look to where I am calling, and you will see the wide and vast openness of the place into which I want to lead you and cause you to come. I'm going to sow amongst you fresh giftings, fresh anointings. It starts with you. Today, I release upon you a well of tears. What you cry, I will make. What you hold back from, I will break. Take care that you bring me your heart, says the Lord. In the experience of your personal attrition, you have wondered how anyone can bear such things. But in your desperation and pain, taking away what you don't need. Because I want to take you to unimaginable places. Where you could not go as you were before. And how will you know that I have done this? As the lepers came back to the city to declare that the siege was ended, so I will bring word amongst you that the enemy is gone. That I have driven him from your door. That he is there no longer. And though at first you will struggle, because I will have removed your personal enemies. And at first you might struggle. Though you look for them, you will not find them. Because I am releasing my kingdom upon you. And in your midst, I want to set a vision, a standard, a banner to which you might pursue and together you might hold. That as a man might take the belt of another and hold it fast so they become inseparable, so I want to release a love amongst you that you will have such a care and a concern for one another that out of that all that is lacking will be released. That in your love and your unity for one another, and I make no mistake, that in your love and your unity for one another, others will come. They will come in their brokenness. They will come in their entrenchedness. They will come in their problems and their issues. And they're not looking for another super stardom spiritual revelation. They are looking for the tears and the arms of compassion that will hold them and heal them in this place. And whilst those next door to you do cartwheels and shout about the glorious trapeze acts of their supernatural ministry, I tell you in the darkness, there are many who are longing for home. I sow amongst you the gift of prophecy. I release upon you my word and my spirit. That as you sit with me, what you will hear will go beyond what you read in books. Your heart will burn. Your stomach will shake. And you will know that it is I who am bringing words through you. Because today, I put a banner over you. My banner over you is love. And in the days to come, you will change your song. The cry amongst the people will be, He is Jireh. The tears that flow will not be of sorrow, but will be of joy. Because I am bringing my presence in a new way upon this house. And as you open your heart, you will see and know your place, your part to play. There are no idle hands, only warm embraces in my house.